Good. Coach Josh Canty, I'm here again with Tanner Grass. Tanner is going to demonstrate the jab for us today, the most important punch in boxing. A couple things I want to talk about when he jabs. Tanner, I want you to shoot the jab out and leave it there. Jab, leave it there for me. Good. I want the knuckles of the top of his hand to be hitting the target. He's got defense here in his lead shoulder. He's got defense here with his right hand. Elbows down, pointing towards the ground. And then to correct the stance, you're going to take a little step with your back foot to correct your stance, bring your hand back. That's it. Again, jab, leave it there, boom. And it's a spear. What I always tell my fighters, some people like to, break your arm for a second. Some people like to punch like this, when the arm's not at full extension. What happens is, it's a natural shock. The energy you're trying to expend to me goes back into you. Whereas if you put like a spear like Tanner was doing, if it's a spear, all the energy goes into the target like it's supposed to. Nice, hard, solid spear. Because sometimes when people get throwing combinations, they go, and then up blow with the punches so they can't breathe. And so if you with every punch, then you'll keep your breath. Okay, so shape up. Let's go again. So we'll restart and jab. Good. Jab. Good. Jab. Nice. Jab. Talk about when Tanner's throwing his jab is to ensure that he blows out with his punches. Shape up, Tanner. So when you jab, I want to hear you blow it. Go ahead, jab. Go ahead, leave it there for me. Jab. Go ahead, leave the jab out. Good. Good. Again, shape up, jab. Good. Elbows down, that's it. Jab. Good. Jab. Very nice. Good afternoon. My name is Coach Josh Canty. I'm here with Quentin.
How are we doing?
Quentin's going to demonstrate the jab for us today. The jab is the most important punch in boxing. The jab comes straight down the pipe. I want Quentin to lock it up and leave it on me. Jab. Freeze. And what I love is the spear. What I often say to my fighters is if you give me a half punch, it actually breaks and the energy goes back into you. You give me a spear punch, a jab, a nice stiff jab like that, all the energy goes into the opponent. The other things I like what I see from Quentin is that he's got 2 points of defense. There's nothing here and nothing here. That's his jab. Beautiful. Jab.
Okay, ready?
Good. Jab.
Arms length across the floor. Arms length across. Arms length. Gentlemen, hands out pockets. Arms length across. Let's go.
Ball that back foot. Get up on that ball. That's it. Jab.
So the movement's gonna come from the back foot. So she's tall too, she has long arms. If I wanna punch her in the face, put this here, because I'm gonna hit just this. I need to almost, you see how the power all comes from here? So if I'm thinking about when I jab, I take a step with my front foot, I'm never gonna touch anybody, especially somebody with long arms like Kim. When I jab, I need to think, I'm pushing off the back foot, because this is not going to be enough with Kim. It might be enough with somebody short, but with her, you got to push, and the same thing you did with Brandon, find that hole between.
Now, Junior came to the club when he was 10 years old, and he not only captured the national title and the ringside title, but at the Nationals, he was named the best fighter of the tournament. That's how skilled he was. One of the things that he was really great at was controlling the range with his jab. Step in with that lead foot. Freeze. Good. Now you notice the spear, how hard and long that jab is. It doesn't break. We talked about this before. Break your arm for a second, please. If his arm is not fully extended, energy actually goes back into him. And it's almost like a shock of a car, where all the energy that he wanted to send doesn't get to him, unless he spears it, unless he locks it up like that. Nice stiff jab. And take it back for me. Very good. Again, jab, leave it there. Take it back. Good. Jab, leave it there. Good. Take it back. Good. Slide over here so we can see it from the other side, please. Sit. Nice and relaxed. Jab and leave it there. Good. Defense, defense. 2 points of defense at all time. Take it back. Good. One more time. Jab, leave it there. Allison, national champ, 96 fights for us at Border City, so she knows all of her jabs. We're going to go over them. Shape up, Allison. Versus the traditional stiff arm jab. Jab. Good. Jab. Good. Jab. Good. Jab. A couple things I like that Allison is doing. She's on the ball of her back foot, so she's got that spring. She's also giving a nice stiff arm, so the energy doesn't go back into me, it's stiff. And she's giving her elbow down, the right hand is staying home for defense. And so if I throw a counter hook, I'm gonna hit her hand, not her face. Tanner Grass is now going to demonstrate the jab for me on the pad. And I want you to leave it there once again. Jab. Good. Did you blow out? Good. Jab. Good. Keep up. Jab. Good. Jab. Good jab. Jab. Good. So the first punch, the most important punch in boxing is, of course, the jab. Sammy's going to go through about 10 jabs for us today through the series, but we're going to start off with the simple jab. I'm just going to show them what I'd like to see in case you've forgotten. Ooh. So, the jab, I would like to see you step in with the lead foot, lock the arm up, answering the phone, and then correct. Step, correct. A couple things about that before you show it, Sammy. When you're jabbing, I need you to step in. Your arm has to be like a spear. If your arm is a half punch, it actually breaks. Energy goes back into you. You want the energy going into your opponent, so it's got to be a spear. Pushing off the back leg so you get that power. Chamois, stay up for me, please. Nice and relaxed. Nice and land. I'm not wearing my pads yet. Jab. Go on. And we want to turn the punch all the way over, and of course we want to blow it at the end of the punch. Jab. Go on. Jab. Go on. Jab. Go on. Turn this way for me. I want to see you. Jab. Go on. Jab. Go on. Jab. For this interval round, Tanner's going to start off open. When the buzzer goes for 15 seconds, he's only throwing jabs. Lock up, step, jab. So start off on the buzzer, open. Go open. Open, whatever you want to do. That's it. Body, head. Good line up. Uppercuts, hooks, whatever you want to do. Good, you're open. Relax, move the head. Good, keep moving. That's it. Keep moving. Good work. That's it. Good feints. Good. And jab, 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 jab. Hard, 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 harder, harder, harder. Step, 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 step.
Jab, jab, step, step. Hard, hard, hard. Keep it up. Hard. Bam, 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 bam. Hard. More experienced fighters can just step back. That's not a sloppy step back, but a nice clean step back, right? Good work. Jab, harder, higher, a little higher. Jab, hard, bam, 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 hard, bam, 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 bam. Abs, step, jab, jab, step, hard. Answer the phone. Jab, defense, jab, step, jab, 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 hard, jab, 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 step, 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 step. Nice work.
Their jab is the most important punch in boxing, and on their judges practicing the jab on